In this video, I'm going to provide you with some examples of how to incorporate student-to-teacher feedback in your course. The student-to-teacher feedback card is one of the many effective strategies you will find in the Catalyst cards. Why is student-to-teacher feedback important? This type of feedback allows you as the teacher to become more aware of what's working in your course by taking the temperature of your students on a regular basis. As teachers, we are constantly editing, revising, and reflecting on what works in our classes. Taking your students' feedback into consideration and putting it into action will allow you to be more responsive to your students and also better at your job by becoming knowledgeable about why something did or didn't work. As far as the students, when their feedback is heard and validated by you, they will be more engaged in the class and have a better sense that you're meeting their needs as best you can. There are two types of student-to-teacher feedback, formal and informal. The formal is pretty simple and straightforward, usually comes in the form of our end-of-course evaluations. This type of feedback is somewhat standardized in that every course at GOA requires a student evaluation, and it helps teachers think about the whole of the course, what worked well throughout the course, and what could be improved the next time the course is taught. Informal feedback is much more useful during the teaching of the course and will allow you to meet student needs in the moment, tweak assignments in real time, and create a more interactive and meaningful experience as the course is happening. Informal feedback from your students can come in lots of different forms. You can insert a quick survey or a short poll into your course, asking how the students felt about a new activity you're trying. These are easy to do in Canvas. Here's a quick example of a survey I created for a mock course. In Canvas, the survey tool is under quizzes, and when you're creating it, it's actually really easy. You can just put ungraded survey, click on that option. Here is an example of a survey that I created for a mock class of mine. In the instructions, you can see it says, "Hi everyone, your feedback is really important to me. Please take a few minutes to fill out this quick survey." I mentioned that it's ungraded, and I'm really asking them, please give me a sense of what worked and what didn't work for you so that I can better tailor future assignments. As a question, I just quickly wrote here, during this activity, I felt engaged, somewhat engaged, not that engaged. So this is a really simple take the temperature kind of survey to give you a sense of how an activity worked and whether or not it needs improving the next time around. You can also gather student feedback in videos, Skype calls, online discussions, or focus group. Your instructional designer is a great resource to help you decide the best tool to meet your needs. Finally, what do you do once you've asked for that feedback? In this chart, you'll see 3 simple steps to the student-to-teacher feedback process. The first is simply to ask, which you've done at this point with the examples I've provided. Secondly, validate. Send an email to your students thanking them for their feedback, if it's appropriate. And finally, act on that feedback. Revise your future assignments. Reflect on how to create activities that accomplish your learning goals more accurately. If students are witness to how their feedback influenced your decisions in the course, they're not only more likely to give it, but more likely to engage in the class. I hope this video has been helpful. If you'd like to see some resources on how to apply student-to-teacher feedback, here are a few that I used. Thanks so much.